Alright, hey, hi, hello. How's it going, guys? My name's ZetaRayZod, and welcome back to more Stray Gods, a role-playing musical. Now, before I begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and get the bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. So, last we left off, we kind of got the help from... Well, we're getting help from two of the idols, I guess that's what they call themselves now. The first one's Pan, and the second one we are talking to right now is Apollo. So we're kind of speaking to him about prophecies because apparently he's also the god of prophecy, which I didn't really know about that. But then again, back in the day, of course, the Greek gods would have multiple roles. I knew him as the god of the sun, but I guess he's also the god of prophecy. So we're asking him why can't you just tell us what's gonna happen? And he basically said like, if I tell you, then it's going to happen. And I had a little bit of a debate about that. In the previous episode, you can watch if you want if you want to see me figure that shit out. But we'll just keep going. How does that work?
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole.
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what will make you fall. Worse,
Yeah, that's one theory.
prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
I mean, they're both right, you know, because like if you know, like a good example is if you know where you're gonna die, you're probably gonna avoid that place forever, right? But no matter what you do, there's always gonna be something that'll make you end up there, you know? So it makes sense, but I still don't understand why he can't tell us. Because wouldn't it be good to know? How's that a power? Can you help another way?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh my god, are we meeting more gods? Oh, this place looks... Oh, graffiti. Okay. Tastefully, it's not like...
This is where you live?
Oh, this is where you live?
Oh, yes.
Oh my.
Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Aren't idols rich? Yeah.
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
I have a rough idea. Fortune teller, like the Oracle of Delphi. Oh man, I should have been smart instead of charming.
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for...
Oh my god, I hope it's some like
powers.
hippie.
This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Oh no,
Meaning
it's
there's
not a
an
hippie.
oracle here.
There is.
What?
I brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
His name Paul? Oh, Apollo. Lovely to meet you, I guess.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you have a casserole?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Look at your abs in a twist.
Ha. So,
Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
hold up. is this not really like the Oracle? It's just some, and it's because Apollo's like, wow, this guy's really good at computers. He must be like, the next Oracle. Maybe that's why. Oh, you keep calling him Apollo. Yeah, it's
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
some of it.
Parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Get her Ethernet cable, Paul. Basically that wire that connects the laptop to like the direct port. More stable.
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah. Paul's aight.
He's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
Yeah.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, she doesn't believe him.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Okay.
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Oh my god, we can flirt. Are we gonna flirt with everybody?
I
Not?
don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
It's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Oh man, I don't know. 'Cause that could
Get a
get,
room.
that could be repercussions.
A different room.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here,
Fair point.
hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Oh no.
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
I'm wondering why she's here. Because isn't the story like... Well, she got kidnapped by Hades, and then she was forced to live in the Underworld. But then I thought she fell in love with him. Was it? It was something. I'm just wondering why she's here and not down in the Underworld. You helping me?
Whatever happened to, I can't help you, Grace. I'll just make it worse, Grace.
I admit, you've got me curious.
Great!
Cool.
We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Things must be really bad at home for the Oracle. Time to confront Persephone and her night. Oh, a night called the Underworld. Is Hades here? Where's all the big bads? Where's the big trio? It's Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, right? Damn.
Welcome to the Underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Oh, this pan.
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every
I don't know who
night.
that
Don't
is.
ask me how. Here in
Is
the
it
Underworld,
Ares?
idols can be themselves,
I think that's Ares.
even if they don't look human.
Do you come here often?
No. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
I'll be persuasive, yeah.
I'll figure something out. I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I'm aware. I'm just not sure even you.
Oh,
could
that was
sweet
borderline
talk
flirty,
Persephone.
Apollo.
Is that a challenge?
It's the truth. If Persephone really was friends with Calliope, talking to you might be the last thing she wants. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Ooh, yeah, it's Apollo. Oh no, it's Eros. Huh. I'm not sure. The name sounds familiar, but I can't put a pin on it right now. Let's talk to Pan first. Pan, the suspicious man.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
What are you doing here?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Okay.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Hoping maybe. Oh no, I don't want to flirt with everybody. Should we just leave it? I don't know. Should we just flirt with everybody?
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
What if I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes, like so?
Oh, no. Not my
Sarcasm.
one true weakness.
I could also flatter you, tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right, all right. Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll take you to Persephone.
I really appreciate it.
Do keep that in mind after you've spoken to her.
Okay, cool. Let's talk to other people. We'll talk to Hermes. We've only spoken to him once, so...
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
I'm confused. Is he Hermes or is he just some rando like me? Does that mean that I'm Calliope now? Does that mean that that's not really Apollo? That's not really Athena? If someone dies and someone happens to be nearby to take their power, they're Apollo and Athena now? I'm confused about how this whole arrangement works. Because he said that he's just been an idol for a year, but he's using the name Hermes.
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Huh.
Why
Yeah.
do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
This is probably a stupid question, but... do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice, though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Okay, angry?
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
For sure, just don't die. Okay, let's talk to this new guy. What a broody fella.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners.
Oh my.
Name's Eros.
Now that's where I heard it from.
Hey, did you say that you're the god of sex?
I thought Pan was the god of
Desire,
lust.
Really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. It's spread all their stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
You know Aphrodite, right? I
Well, it
only
makes sense
met
to
her
be
once.
friends.
Sure, she's
There
my
you go.
mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Well, technically they might be right. Because if they're just idols, then they won't be related. But the OG were very related and very ancestral because they just slept with each other all the time.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taken care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Wow.
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex.
Oh.
Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. That obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just Nope, never mind.
Even idols have their bad days, huh?
Bad weeks, bad months, bad centuries. But who am I talking to? You're the one with your life on the line.
Cool.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Cool. He seems pretty cool. Alright, let's talk to Apollo.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of
Yeah?
how Hades, lord of the Underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
Yeah?
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile.
Yeah?
Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
Okay, I'm gonna digress a little bit. So that's what I heard as well, because Persephone was taken forcefully by Hades. It's kind of like, so the story I heard. Okay, I'm just gonna tell it. Oop, I hit my mic a little bit. Was basically Persephone got stolen by Hades. Demeter got upset, and then she made the world like barren and infertile. Zeus had to step in, but he said that depending on what she ate, if I'm not mistaken, in the underworld, that's the amount of time she has to stay in the underworld. So I think she ate 6 orange seeds. Was it seeds? I know she ate. It's either seeds or pips. So she ate 6 of them, and because of that, she has to stay in the underworld for 6 months. And then the other 6 months, she's free to kind of like roam around outside of the underworld. And because of that, that's why I think there's like seasons and shit. That's the argument about why there's seasons. So whenever Persephone's in the underworld, it's like winter where like you can't really grow shit. But when she's out, then it's like when spring and summer, that's when you can grow shit. So I think that's basically the story of Persephone and Hades. Yeah, I kind of want to find out like how much of that is true.
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The
Okay.
idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things.
Oh shit!
At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Oh man.
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
Okay.
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone.
I just want to point out also that in the Greek mythology, that wasn't really Hades. I think they portray him as like a big bad and like an evil guy because he controls the dead. But if I'm not mistaken, he drew the short straw and was given the underworld. He didn't really want the underworld. Number two, I do believe, based on Greek mythology, that he was actually really nice to her. So I guess maybe in the game it didn't make sense for her to leave if he was nice to her. So
He was punished for the murder. The underworld taken from her. And we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
Have the idols changed much, you think, since those days?
Well, you know the saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming.
benefit of hindsight, the worst superpower
The
ever.
benefit of hindsight.
why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Yikes.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
Last transition. That means she died? Is that what they meant?
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
I'll keep you company.
I'm a muse now.
Oh man, we're just outright flirting right now.
Nothing would make me happier. But you do have a predicament to solve first.
Okay.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally! I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
Okay, I think now's a good time to leave this episode off here. In next episode, we will speak to Pan, and then we will go and see Persephone. I'm not sure what will happen, but we'll see what happens. So for now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, and get the bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace!